Sadiq Khan has criticised the government's failure to ban zombie knives, labelling it a betrayal of safety. He's calling on James Cleverly to fast-track legislation and bring forward a ban on the sale of these weapons. GB News reporter Charlie Peters has purchased some of these and brought them into the studio with us this morning. How easy was it to buy one of these?
Well, I mean, it was extremely easy. They have been banned several times in recent years, but I was able to purchase these two blades, a twin set of 20-inch blades under the zombie knife definition, which is over 8 inches, a sharp point, a cutting edge, a serrated side, and indeed gaps in the middle. The original ban, announced in 2016, said that a zombie knife had to have threatening language. As you can see, this blade has no threatening language or images on it. And so more recently...
But it's just threatening itself. I mean, it's quite frightening looking, isn't it?
That's why the definition was updated this year in January by the Home Secretary, James Cleverly, who said that a zombie-style knife needed to be banned, removing the definition of threatening language or emblems on it. Now, 5 different Home Secretaries have tried to ban these blades over 15 different times in recent years. Sarah Newton, the Home Office Minister in 2016, first brought out this proposed ban. And then a year later, there was another announcement from Home Secretary Amber Rudd, and they pushed forward again 3 years later to try and clamp down on these weapons, noting that knife crime was soaring. That didn't work. And so we heard also later from Priti Patel, when she was Home Secretary, she launched a surrender scheme. And this is very controversial because it was only brought in a few months later, which meant that for a while you were incentivised to hold on to these weapons and then knowing that you'd be able to hand them in and get paid for it. And now we've heard in January this most recent effort to ban them, changing the definition from zombie knife to zombie-style knife. That has attracted criticism from the Mayor of London,
Why are we getting bogged down in this detail? They're offensive weapons. Why can't you just simply say these are not for sale, they can't be for sale, and you're going to be done if you're caught in possession of one?
Well, it's clear the government has struggled so much to achieve that ban. The sale of knives is legal, of course. We need them for our kitchens, we need them for everyday life, for gardening, and all the rest of it. But clamping down on these weapons in particular has added that particular definitional concern. And it's in particular the threat posed by them in gang crime and gang warfare, really, in London and more recently in West Yorkshire that has attracted so much of concern. Now, a Labour source told to me yesterday that they thought that the government had failed to crack down on the issue, urging the Tories to take action on knives. They said that knife crime has soared by a staggering 80% since 2015.